A few days ago, I asked you about which topic you want me to talk about, and you said you wanted me to talk about my tips for online learning. That's what we're going to talk about today. Hi there, thank you for checking out my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. If this is the first video that you're watching from my channel, I make educational and motivational content. So if you don't want to miss any of my new uploads, don't forget to hit subscribe and hit that bell icon. This video right here is brought to you by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning platform where creatives, millions of them, gather to learn more. And since ang pinag-uusapan natin dito sa Team Lyqa ay never stop learning, this is a great tool for you to keep improving and building up your roster of skills that will help you in the future, not just in expressing yourself, but also in expanding your opportunities. Meron silang mga workshops about freelancing, digital arts, interior design, at marami pang ibang skills na pwede ninyong matutunan sa panahon ngayon. Now, the best part of this is that Skillshare isn't just allowing me to show you how Skillshare works and how I use it personally. They're also offering the first 1,000 of you who will join Skillshare using the link in the description box below, 2-month free trial ng premium membership nila on that platform. So you can also learn all you can. Alright, now let's jump into my 4 tips on how you can maximize online learning. Now, just a quick little background pala. I used to use online learning platforms then for different certificate course programs and upskilling ng aking mga kakayanan way before the COVID-19 crisis started. I used to gather all of the short courses, mga certificates na kaya kong gawin online while I was still studying for college at saka while I was working then full-time. So, marami akong mga na-enrollan at natapos din na mga courses. Some of them with distinction, some of them from universities from all over the world. How was I able to do all of those kahit na nag-work ako full-time or nagsustudy ng full-time? Here are my 4 tips. Number 1, you have to set up a dedicated study area. Now, when I say that, it doesn't mean that you have to buy all of these expensive equipment or dapat nyo talaga magpa-renovate ng bahay or magpaayos ng kwarto para lang magkaroon ka ng study nook or study area. Marami mga ways na you can be creative about it. Hindi naman kailangan na malaking-malaking kwarto mo. I know that kasi ang aking kwarto, which also serves as my bedroom, my office, my filming location, kasi nandito tayo sa kwarto na to, this room measures a little under 16 meters squared lang siya. Okay? So, ibig sabihin nun, from this wall to this wall, abot ko sila lahat. Maliit lang talaga yung kwarto ko. And paano ko yun nagagawa? Honestly, it's all about making a dedicated space, kahit na maliit lang siya. So, for example, sa akin, this is my bed, this is my desk. I do not work kapag ako ay nasa bed. Kasi mapapansin niyo yan, aantukin na kayo after some time. Kasi ang body mo is trained na sleeping time doon sa bed. Ang problema rin doon, the more you study or work sa bed mo, ang mangyayari, mahihirapan ka lalong makatulog kapag oras na ng pagtulog kasi nasanay na siya na nag-work kapag nasa bed ka. So, mas maganda na ihiwalay yung dalawang spaces na yon. You have to have a space for sleep and you have to have yung space mo for study or work. If may extra space ka, maganda rin to create a different space for leisure or for fun. So, kung gamer ka, dapat meron ka rin na dedicated space for that na iba dun sa iyong study space. Now, kung wala kang desk like what I have behind me, there are other ways na pwede ninyo itong gawin. You can buy foldable tables or kahit yung mga maliliit lang na tabletop na laptop stand na siyang magsaserve as your desk while you're studying beside your bed. Okay? So again, kung may bed ka lang, put up your study table sa tabi ng bed mo so you can lean yung back mo against your bed and then that would be your study desk or study area. Okay? So, set up a dedicated study area. Just remember, maganda kung well-lit siya. Maganda kung yun lang ang ginagamit mo sa space na yon. And if you could include that sa iyong daily routine, yung pagsaset up ng iyong study area, maganda rin siya kasi it will train your brain to prep yourself for yung study time. So, ina-anticipate mo na siya. Much like yung mga rituals or things that we do nung nag-aaral pa tayo ng physical classes, ganun din yung mangyayari. If you notice, di ba, pag nasa jeep ka or nasa service ka, tapos papalapit na kayo sa gate ng school ninyo, your entire demeanor shifts kasi nagiging parang, okay, study time na. Ganon din yung training kapag nagpo-put up ka na sarili mong dedicated study area. Okay? So again, set up your study area. Tip number 2, you have to establish a schedule. This is very important, okay? So establish a schedule and try your best to follow that schedule. One quick thing na lagi ko sinasabi, and I tweeted this a few weeks back then when Janina asked for advice, which I think some of you caught on din naman, you have to also schedule distractions. So it's not enough that you're putting yung schedule ninyo for work or study time. Dapat mag-aalaw ka rin ng schedule mo for you to have time to play, time to check your social media, or time to make a quick TikTok video. Dapat nakaschedule din yung distraction. Bakit? Kasi doon natin maiiwasan yung pagda-divert ng attention natin kapag nag-aaral ka. Kasi kung naka-on ang notifications mo habang ikaw ay nasa online class, madali kang madidistract. Yung isang notification na yan, magta-turn siya into minutes, maybe hours pa nga, of you scrolling through your feed sa social media kapag may hot topic. So, ano ang pwede natin gawin? Here's a quick fix, okay? If you feel na, Coach Lyqa, I'm unable na i-control yung urges ko kapag may notifications sa social media ko. Pag nakita ko na may nag-vibrate or nag-ding, hindi ko talaga mapigilan yung sarili ko. You can actually turn off your notification for apps habang ikaw ay nag-aaral. Tapos, i-on mo na lang siya kapag ikaw ay may scheduled na time na for distraction or yun na yung break time mo after your full class. So again, you can turn off notifications and kung talagang gipit, as in talagang mahina ang impulse control mo, kilalanin mo yung sarili mo na nahihirapan ka at madali kang ma-distract, what you could do would be to remove muna yung mga apps na yan sa iyong phone. Okay? Now, I know that and I say that kasi may time din sa buhay ko na nalulung ako sa Candy Crush. At kapag meron na akong full live sa Candy Crush at nag-notify na siya, I stop everything I do para makapaglaro na ako. Now, one thing na kailangan kong gawin at that time, dahil nga alam ko na talagang parang kumbaga nilamon na ako ng sistema, is to uninstall that app. Tapos, kapag meron akong time na talagang okay ito, free day ko ito, dun ko lang siya nire-reinstall. Total, nare-recover ko naman yung game ko. If you need to go to that length, dahil nga kilala mo yung sarili mo na hindi mo mapigilan, you may have to do that. Sa mga may budget, pwede ka rin gumawa ng dedicated na study phone at saka ng iyong leisure phone or personal use na phone. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Kapag study time, only use your study phone na wala ng mga distracting apps, walang social media apps, walang games, walang kahit ano, maliban sa apps that you use for school. Tapos yung personal phone mo, iwan mo muna sa nanay mo, keep it under lock and key, malayo sa iyo para makapag-focus ka dun sa kailangan mong aralin. Okay? So again, if you cannot keep yourself from being distracted, remove the distractions na lang. So, schedule your distractions, schedule your study time, and make sure that you follow that schedule. Okay? That is tip number 2. Tip number 3, you have to know your style. Ano yung style na yan? We're not talking about fashion sense or yung style ng pananamit ha. We're talking about your learning style. And iba yan sa bawat tao. Kahit kami ni Coach Chubby, my twin sister, iba pa rin ang learning styles namin. Ako ay visual and kinesthetic or tactile learner. And yun yung mga bagay na nalaman ko ng mas maaga, kaya natutunan kong i-maximize yung learning depende sa aking style. There are a lot of websites that will offer you free tests just so you can gauge kahit papaano kung ano yung style na nag-work best for you. I will include a link to that in the description box din sa baba. Something that you can visit and also look through kasi they also give you tips on how you can address yung iyong learning style and maximize yung learning potential mo. Okay? So again, you have to know your style. Kasi what works for me, what works for your classmate may not work for you. Now, pagdating sa online learning, we also have to make an extra effort. Kung may resources ka naman, a quick tip here would be about processing ng information. May mga studies na ginawa about how we process information on screen versus kung siya ay nasa paper. Some of them say na kapag daw nasa screen, we just skim and scan yung information kaya hindi siya masyadong nakakommit sa long-term memory. Pero kapag nasa paper, dahil tactile siya, dahil nakikita mo siya at pwede ka mag-write ng notes on top of it, mas maganda daw yung retention ng information na nababasa natin. Now, yun yung general truth. Pero again, if you know your learning style, you'd know din kung ano yung nag-work for you. May mga bata, yung mga Gen Z ngayon, na dahil they grew up with technology, mas sanay na sila kapag nasa screen yung information. Ako naman, bilang millennial, mas gusto ko pa rin kapag nasa paper. And ako, dahil alam ko na I like processing information kapag nasa paper, so I can highlight those notes, I can write on top of them, and I have something to rifle through. Dahil alam ko na ganun ako, I try my best na piniprint ko pa rin yung mga readings kahit na binigay na sila sa akin in PDF form dahil online yung learning. So that's something that I do because I know it works for me dahil nga again, visual and tactile learner ako. So ano ang learning style mo? Alamin mo yan bago magsimula ang klase para matutunan mo kung paano ipaplano yung araw mo. Okay? That is tip number 3. Know your style. Tip number 4. Search for other resources. Now, whether nasa full online ka, na synchronous na learning, asynchronous learning, distance learning, homeschooling, or modular, kahit ano pa yung ginagamit mo ngayon, matutulungan ka talaga nung tip number 4. Bakit? Kasi, ngayon, sa panahon ngayon, lalo na kung may internet access ka, masyado nang madali na maghanap ng alternative ways for you to learn something. Kung nag-discuss ang teacher at hindi mo agad nakuha, pwede mong hingin yung copy ng inyong discussion for the day. Sana meron na na-save so you can go back to it. Or you can also go on YouTube, search kung ano yung topic mo, find kung sinong online tutor, teacher, or educational content creator ang nag-work for you. Maybe me, maybe someone else. And then study using those resources. Again, yun ang maganda. Hindi na tayo nakatrap sa isang classroom na may isang fixed na teacher. You can expand your search sa labas and find kung merong mga additional resources na pwede kang matulungan. Whether yan ay audio discussion, YouTube video, other online learning platforms like Skillshare, o iba pa. Now, sa akin, nakakatulong talaga yon kasi let me give you an example. Now, I've always loved drawing. Pero dahil iPad lang ang lagi kong kasama at bit-bit ngayon, I joined this class by Robert Generate about iPad illustration. And ito yung pina-follow ko with Skillshare. So, ang maganda dito, 11 lessons siya, 50 minutes ang full na lesson. Merong mga activities na kasama, may mga walkthroughs, may mga assignment, and marami rin namang mga students na nag-join dito sa class na ito. It's actually one of their top classes, and I'm learning through this Skillshare class. It doesn't really have to be expensive. You just need to be creative. Now, when it comes to Skillshare, after your free 2-month trial membership, if in case you're one of the first 1,000, ang kanilang annual membership fee, babagsak lang sa $10 or around $10 per month. So hindi na siya masama. Sulit na rin yung $10 a month kasi you can study all you can and marami at malawak ang range ng mga topics. Aside from arts, you can study coding, you can study how to put up your own website, and a lot of the other skills that you can monetize, including social media management, marketing, at iba pa. Okay? So, if you want to dive into it, experience yung online learning Skillshare style, again, check out the link in the description box sa baba. They're giving the first 1,000 of you who will sign up free 2-month na trial ng premium membership nila sa Skillshare, where you can study along with millions of other creators and lifelong learners like me on the platform. I hope to see you there. So again, we have 4 tips. Number 1, you have to create a study area, or kung hindi study area, medyo low on budget, kahit study tools na lang or Nook or repetitive na pattern before you start studying. Number 2, you have to set up and follow a schedule. You have to understand na hindi mo lang dapat sineschedule yung study time, you also have to schedule for distractions. Step number 3, you have to know your learning style so you can adapt yung mga materials na ibibigay sa inyo into yung learning style na nag-fit for you para ma-maximize mo yung retention. Para pagdating ng exams, ready na ready ka. And tip number 4, search for other resources. Huwag tayong makukulong sa kung ano lang yung binigay sa atin. You can look for other educators din, mga teachers out there who are giving away their content for free. So you can also study with them. Okay? So sa panahon ngayon, talagang very important din ang diskarte. I know we're all adjusting, maraming changes na nangyayari. Even your teachers, please give them a little bit of grace and leeway dahil nag-a-adjust din sila. What we could do right now would be to help each other maximize yung inyong learning potential habang nandito tayo sa new normal. Okay? So thank you guys for watching, and as always, if you want to request other topics, you can comment sa baba, or you can reach out to me directly through our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/Team Lyqa. I will be making more content here on this channel, so if you want yung traditional natin na math, language, logic content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon. Marami pa tayong lessons na paparating. And if you want to catch me on my other social media accounts, all of the links will be in the description box sa baba and all around me right now. Thank you guys for watching. As we always say sa channel na ito, never stop learning. Aja, kaya niyan. I'll see you in my next video, and bye for now.